My name is Ashley and I am the Operations Manager here at Sertus.
My name's Russ Ayres and I work for Sertus, making smoke extraction units.
My name's Darren, I work at Sertus. I've been here for almost 3 years now, and for the past almost 2 years we've had these workbenches, and yeah, it's changed how we work and yeah, how much easier and efficient it makes us.
I think it must have been about just nearly 2 years ago now, in line with kind of like a 5S and warehouse move that we were planning to get done. We got the other two on order quite swiftly, giving us 3 brand new benches, which are fantastic.
When I first came here, they were typical wooden table type, which weren't particularly helpful. Obviously, we didn't have the storage area or the area for putting pots of stuff that we use, bolts, nuts and that kind of thing. So now with the system there, we can access them a lot easier, less walking around going to get things because they're all right next to where we need them.
Straight away, just the versatility and the options it was giving us to be able to work with the various size products that we manufacture in-house. Having the benches on wheels, kind of the island table, enables us to really kind of open up and have the different size upstands that we need to be working on. And from a manual handling perspective as well, being able to wheel them around and get items on them and get them to the workbenches has helped massively.
The mobile trolley is probably the most useful for myself with the job that I do. So moving stuff to and from my bench underneath the crane that I use, it's a lifesaver and an absolute game changer.
Because everything's close to hand, it's made it a lot quicker. With them being the correct size, it's easier to put units on using the wheeled trolley. The drawers positioned there also mean that we can keep other stuff close to hand that we don't use all the time. With the storage shelf underneath, so we can keep spares, bolts, nuts, that kind of thing. So we don't have to leave the benches to go off and find bits and bobs, it's all there ready.
So much easier to see. Obviously being inside the warehouse, lighting isn't never always going to be the best, but having the lights overhead of the workbench makes such a difference. So much easier to see with your paperwork and generally with just every day-to-day tasks on your bench.
The lighting is ideal because obviously a lot of the stuff we do does involve electrical, so you're looking to wire stuff up, little small screws, little small bolts, that kind of thing, so it makes it easier to actually see them and deal with them. We've also got the thing for putting the screen on for the computer, so it's not in the way, it's up out of the way, and the keyboard also sits on a proper shelf that's made for it.
They're still standing and they've been through a fair bit, so extremely durable. They are very solid and great to work with. I think the guys, you know, it's giving them everything they need to be able to do their jobs as efficiently as possible. Having the pick bin slots on the back and everything helps massively in terms of the guys just being able to reach for what they need when they need it. Storage space underneath is ample for what we need, with space left to keep filling them up. So yeah, no, brilliant.
They are very sturdy. Some of the units we have are very big and heavy, especially the glass top units, and they are rigid. There's no movement. Even when we've got long units on there and extended across, everything stays still, which is ideal.
I've had no problems with it so far. Everything's functioned the same as the first day it was all assembled when we got it.
As a company grows, standardisation is extremely important. So having the benches kind of the same, having things in the same area, the same layout, and doing what we need to do, it means that we can move anybody onto any bench and they can do what they need to do on any bench. It's the same setup, it's the same process, and it gives us the space to be able to do that. And as a company, we're growing, and they're going to enable us to keep growing. There's more space to keep working with them. So. Yeah.
Yeah, being that they're so modular, you can basically customise it to what suits yourself as a business, I suppose. And yeah, for us and how we've got them set up, they're brilliant.